Hi!
Hello! I was not paying attention.
Surprise!
I was not like literally paying any attention. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. We are so excited to be here. Sorry we're a couple minutes late. We were like kind of busy.
It's okay.
Story of our life. But let me make sure my volume is down. Okay.
Perfect.
We're good. How's everybody doing? We're just coming off of boot camp.
I know. So we're kind of like, we used yesterday as kind of like a, actually no, I was going to say we used it as a breather,
Yeah.
but we didn't use it as a breather because we are still like fully like head on getting everything ready for you all for Maker U. If you haven't been around the channel and you haven't heard about Maker U, we have like a very, very few, I'm talking like less than 20 probably spots left. If you want to guarantee a spot or guarantee a workbook for you. You can still purchase spots, whatever, but if you jump in and get Maker U sophomore year now, then you guarantee yourself a workbook. So there's something that I do want to address really quick, and that is, I feel like we may have had some confusion with Maker U freshman year and Maker U sophomore year.
Yes.
So if you are a Maker's Gonna Learn member, we did Maker U freshman year last year, and there was, if you go to your dashboard and you just click Maker U and you purchase it, what it was doing was you were purchasing freshman year and not sophomore year. So if you're kind of confused and you think that you have purchased, but it was at a, I don't want to say a lower price point.
It actually was more. I think the freshman year
just by itself
was going to be more for you all. So you probably paid too much if you did that.
Yeah. So just wanted to be 100% clear. If you want sophomore year, you need to click the link that is pinned at the top of the chat box here. You can, if you don't have freshman year, you can purchase the bundle with freshman and sophomore year together, which is what I highly suggest you doing because there's so much in freshman year that we go over that is so beneficial, especially for kind of like building onto sophomore year.
Right.
You can still do all of the sophomore projects without having to take, or without having taken freshman year, but they just kind of build on each other and it just kind of works.
Yeah. So, and y'all, if you bundle the freshman and sophomore year, you're going to get a $300 savings anyways. So honestly, I'm telling y'all, you're going to get into sophomore year and you're going to be like, man, I wish I had both of the years so I could get all the classes. And there's 41 classes all together.
Yeah.
Because we will be pulling all of last week's content, all those videos y'all watched last week. Those are going into the sophomore year only. So they will no longer be on the channel as of the end of August, and they'll only be in that sophomore year. So all together, we've got 16 brand new classes in the sophomore class. And then we had 20 in freshman year, and then we have the 5 from last week. So 41 classes. You can't beat it. And y'all, it's self-paced. So like, don't feel like, oh my gosh, I've got to get it done. I've got to get freshman year done by September 5th, which is the first day of sophomore year is September 5th. That's when it's released. So also, if you all sign up for sophomore year and you're like, it's not on my dashboard, it won't be there until September 5th because that's like our official launch date. This is technically like a pre-sale.
Yeah, this is pre-sale.
Yeah, so y'all are getting it early, and that's why you're getting such a good deal. The price will not stay this price after that September 5th. So make sure that, and it may even be sooner than that. So make sure that you all are purchasing the course now while you're getting a good deal, while we've got spots, and you can get those printed workbooks as well as the live Zoom calls, because we do do for we do four Zoom calls, which are really fun. We do have four Zoom calls
scheduled.
And you all get to talk to us like one-on-one, like a FaceTime. So,
ask us questions, all kinds of stuff.
So lots of fun.
Also, shout out to Asher, not my Asher, but Aaliyah's Asher. He's here with us.
Hi, Asher. Oh, I love it. He was in a couple of our Zoom calls recently, I feel like.
Yeah.
So anyways, Lauren's going to be doing a craft today that I feel like this could be considered Maker U material.
Yes.
Like this is kind of like the type of edge that we like to bring to those classes. So it's like a little bit more advanced, but this is not hard. And honestly, today's going to be a little bit more of an experiment.
It is going to be a lot of an experiment. I'm going to be 100% transparent with you all. I have not sublimated on cardstock yet. I attempted.
Yeah.
I had to fail. I attempted and failed. If you have watched the Dollar Tree video, I think it was like, I don't remember
Sublimating
the title.
Dollar Tree items or something.
Yeah, it was like trying out different Dollar Tree items. Y'all, that Dollar Tree cardstock, it's not it for sublimation. So we have two different brands of sublimation, or two different brands of glitter cardstock here that we're going to test out. I'm going to tell you, yes, it's great. I don't know. I think it's going to be fabulous.
I think so too.
I think it's going to be phenomenal. I'm excited to see it. And I'm also going to be getting into Canva today with you guys and showing you how you can utilize the repeating patterns that we have on our website.
Yes.
Which is huge.
Canva, repeating patterns, sublimation on cardstock. So lots of fun new techniques. We've even got a Canva live next week, I think it is, for sublimation too. So we get a lot of questions about Canva. And so we've been trying to kind of incorporate more content for you all that you can consume about Canva, because we have lots of questions. So hopefully y'all learned something today.
Yep.
Okay.
So, with
Should we
that being
start?
said, let's just go ahead and get started.
Okay.
As I hobble over to the table, if y'all see me hopping and hobbling around,
She's injured.
I'm injured. Just mind your business. The river got me good this week, and I'll just say that. So, what we have here on the table, we have two different brands of cardstock. So we have both of these are Ashley Falco glitter cardstock. These are the shed-free glitter cardstock. And we can go overhead, and I don't know, Sadie, can they tell the difference in the two? Not yet? Okay. Well, let's try to take it out of the packaging because one is going to be the way that it's listed on the Celebration Warehouse website is one is like the new, I bet you'll be able to tell here.
Oh, yeah.
One is going to be considered new white glitter, and one of them is the old white glitter, and I'm pretty sure this one right here is the old white glitter, and this is the new.
The new is a little bit more like razzle dazzle, you know?
Yes. So let me grab this one and open it up, and we'll look at the difference. Now, the other one that I have here, y'all, I'm keeping it in the bag, and let me tell you why I'm going to keep it in the bag. The last time I messed with that cardstock, I got a piece of glitter in my eye and had to take my contact out and put my glasses in that day. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I didn't know it was that cardstock.
It was because of that cardstock. So here is the old glitter cardstock, and here is the new. Oh, yeah. Look at the difference. You
can definitely tell. I don't know how it's translating on the screen, but from here in person, you can tell.
How's it translating on the screen, Sadie? So, but they're both shed-free.
Yes.
And I would think that this one would not be shed free because it has like you can feel the glitter more on this one. I don't see, that's the thing is I can't say. I'm pretty sure it is shed free. I would consider that shed free. I could have gotten glitter from touching this bag.
Right. Other glitter cardstocks get on everything.
This one is for sure shed free. You can even, it doesn't really even have it has a look of glitter, not the feel of glitter.
Yes.
If that makes sense. So we're going to sublimate both of these today. And then I'm literally not going to touch this until I'm ready to touch this. But this is the Hobby Lobby Expressions brand. No, this is Doodlebug Design. It's from Hobby Lobby. I'm literally using the bag to touch this because this glitter gets everywhere. But we're going to test it out. See how it does, and we'll figure it out.
So we've got two Ashley Falcos, just the new and the old white glitter, and then the Doodlebug from Hobby Lobby. And if y'all want to see the Dollar Tree test, I want to say it's like, can you actually sublimate these Dollar Tree items? And Lauren does like a bunch of Dollar Tree stuff, and that cardstock, the white glitter cardstock from Dollar Tree is in that video.
Yeah, and it just like, what happened was it has like a plastic covering on it, and it just like melted.
Oh.
Literally melted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's going to probably, and we can have our opinions at the end of it, but like, it's probably going to depend on the type of glitter that's on the cardstock, is what I would assume.
Yes. So as far as supplies, we have the 2 different brands, 3 different types. We're going to say new glitter, old glitter for Celebration Warehouse, and then the Hobby Lobby Doodlebug brand. And then we do have our sublimation printer. Today we're going to be using the Epson SureColor F170 series. I am going to be using 8.5 by 14 inch paper. And the reason I'm doing that is because these sheets of paper are 12 by 12 sheets of paper. So I just wanted to make sure like I cover everything. Obviously 8.5, it's gonna stop at a certain point, but I wanted to make sure that it covers all the way down to the bottom. So I'm gonna show you how you can size that in Canva so that you do get that 12 inches from top to bottom. And then, like I said, Sublimate, we're using the Epson SureColor F170 series. And then I have a heat source here. This is just the StarCraft heat press. You can actually, as long as your heat source covers your full sublimation paper, you can use a Cricut Easy Press. But we're going to be putting this on at 400 degrees. So I'm actually gonna bump this up. I've had it set for puff vinyl right now. So I'm going to set this to 400 degrees. Maybe.
So I was just curious exactly what glitter is made out of, and I was just Googling it. Obviously, it's made out of synthetic polymers, but it's saying common glitter materials include copolymer plastics, aluminum foil, titanium dioxide, and iron oxide. So,
did you know that New Jersey is the glitter capital of the world? Like, that's where all the glitter's made? Somewhere in New Jersey.
Stop.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine working at the glitter factory?
No, I cannot.
I mean, I don't know if that's like a dream come true or like my worst nightmare.
Yeah, no.
That's hilarious. I did not know that. So, anyways, that's why we're able to actually sublimate on the glitter, because it's made of polymers. Now, the Dollar Tree glitter obviously is made of some cheapo.
Are you serious?
Something. Is our mouse dead?
I'm pretty sure our mouse is dead.
Oh no, there might be a cord right there in that top drawer.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm thinking like the glitter at the Dollar Tree is probably like a little bit more plastic and a little less polyester, or it doesn't have the polymers in it that you need for sublimation. So
no, there's no
okay, I think Sadie's making a move.
Okay.
She's gonna get us a.
Speaking of Sadie, today is Sadie's 21st birthday. Drop Sadie a happy birthday in the comments.
Happy birthday!
Super excited.
We had a pina colada cake for Sadie's birthday today, y'all. It was so cute. It was like a little.
Nope, I need a like a phone charger,
like a flat one,
like this one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sadie's cake was so cute, y'all. It was like coconut, and it had little whipped cream dollops and cherries and little pina colada bottles in it. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I loved it. So, and it was delicious also.
Delish.
So we had that, and we had Redbud Deli. If y'all are from Morristown or like East Tennessee, if you're close to the area, you need to try Redbud Deli. It's really good. It's like a locally owned. I honestly think she opened one in Knoxville.
Did she really?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's called Redbud. Anyways, their food is top notch. So.
Mouse battery empty.
Oh no.
Okay, we're trying to get there.
We need a backup mouse. Everyone's saying happy birthday, Sadie.
Well, does anybody have any questions while we try to get this to charge?
I saw Tara say, I'm dipping out. She's like, I've got stuff to do, but I've sublimate on glitter cardstock all the time.
Yeah.
So if y'all have never done this, if you've never sublimated on glitter cardstock, drop an emoji. Let us know if you are like about to have your mind blown or not, because I saw Lauren's result of the Dollar Tree one and I was like, oh girl, no, that did not work. So
No.
I'm really excited to see how this looks, and especially because we're going to be using a repeating pattern. You all are going to be able to use these in like paper projects.
Do we have our old mouse or our old thing?
We have an old mouse.
An old
the little
computer
keyboard with
that's
the
got
mouse.
the mouse on it.
Yes, it's somewhere. It's
Because
somewhere.
I feel like
You see it? Is she
perfect.
alive?
We're gonna figure it out. Oh, it's red.
But can you plug it in and use it?
Okay, well, this is one of those flat chargers.
The other one. The one we didn't need before.
Nope, not that one. Nope, like an Android charger.
Oh, okay. Hold the phone, everybody. Let me go see if I have one out here. BRB.
You would think we would charge our stuff, but we just forget. We just forget. I did connect it to USB and it's not working. Will you bring an actual Apple charger? There's one on my desk.
Yes.
With a charging port on it, because I don't know if this one's even charging it. Love this for us. If I was smart, I would have pre-printed, but I didn't do that.
As in
Worried it
this?
No, I was just meaning the block that would go into that.
I didn't see the.
Because I don't know if this block down here is what's working.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, there's a block. Nope.
There's not.
Nope.
Please hold. Please hold.
Please hold. So, do you all have any questions?
You would think with the amount of technology we've got.
We're a little frazzled-dazzled here.
There's no charging. There should be a cube.
I know, there should be a cube, but there's not a cube.
Did the one I gave you not work?
It's like, I don't know, because it keeps saying that it's not charged. Like it's not charging. Oh, here it goes. Ho ho. It says very low, but you know what? We're just going to get to Canva real quick. Cancel, cancel.
Cancel, cancel.
Okay. And just plug it in every chance we get. Okay, so, no, so the keyboard, this keyboard is also dead, and that keyboard doesn't even have a mouse pad on it. So that's where we're at right now. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be in Canva, and we're gonna be working in Canva. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna be printing on 8.5 by 14 paper, but I'm going to show you how you can size it to make sure that it is at least 8.5 by 12, so you can line it up if you are using a smaller printer. Now, if you're using a large format printer, you can just do 12 by 12 and you can print on 13 by 19 sheet of paper, which will fit the 12 by 12, okay? So with that being said, we are going to, I know it's low, we're just gonna have to go with it, buddy. Create a design. I always go down to custom size, and I always create either, I do it in inches, so changing this to inches, and I think I want to do 8.5 by 12, and then I'll show you how to change the paper size when we go to print it, so that I know that I'm going to get all of the whole size. Now that I can use my keyboard, I'm just going to do this 8.5 by 12 inches, and then we're going to hit enter, and we're going to create it. So now this is 8.5 by 12 inches. We know that we're going to print it on 8.5 by 14 paper, so you'll see where I go here, how I do that here in a minute. So we have our size created. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our Maker's Gonna Learn website, and I'm going to go to my cut files, and we are going to, I'm just going to search pattern. Once the patterns pull up, you know what I wish it would do? I wish this thing would charge and I could use it.
I thought that you could.
No,
Oh, okay.
you can't.
You're doing a good job.
Trying. So then you're going to choose a pattern. Now, just so you know, I'm not going to say every single one, but most patterns on here, most of these patterns are going to be repeating patterns. So whether you are creating something for a holiday or a birthday or whatever, most of these patterns, if you want to make your own custom cardstock, like I said, are going to be repeating patterns. So the pattern that I want to use I'm actually going to be using a Christmas pattern. Where did it go? It might be on the first page. I might have just skipped over it.
I know y'all think we're crazy, but we've been preparing Christmas crafts, so.
We have been. There it is. I'm going to be using this Christmas pattern, and the reason I'm going to be using this one is because I'm actually going to use this sublimated cardstock, if it works, for a project. So I'm going to unzip the file. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Design Space, or here I am saying Design Space. We're not even in Design Space today. We're in Canva. Okay, back to Canva. We're gonna go to Upload, and y'all, everything that I'm doing in Canva today can be done with the free version. I'm going to upload files. I'm gonna go to my downloads. Actually, I'm just gonna come down here to Finder because it didn't unzip perfectly. And I'm just gonna drag and drop. Did you know you could drag and drop in Canva as well? Not just Design Space.
I love a drag and drop.
And now you can see that we have our beautiful pattern here on our page. Now I want my pattern to be a little bit smaller, like I want it to take up a lot of room. So I am going to size that down, and then from there, once I size that down, I'm going to duplicate it, okay? What I did, I just hit Command D on my keyboard. You can hit the little you can hit this right here to duplicate, but once you duplicate it, you're going to bring it over there. And what I love about Canva is that it snaps everything into where it needs to go. So this one might be one where we, let's see, here it goes. Oh, is this one that doesn't overlap? Huh.
Repeats from top to bottom rather than
Side to side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe that's the case. Let's try this again. Let's duplicate this. I thought that I guess it doesn't. Okay.
Well, and you can always stretch that, like stretch both those images to fill up, so the images will be larger.
Right. So if you don't want to try to, if it's not a repeating pattern, you can stretch it. You can see here, we'll zoom out. We can stretch it to fit there. That's still really, really cute.
I like that you can see what it is more
A lot
anyways.
better.
Yeah.
So you can do that. So let me show you another one that I know for sure is a repeating pattern back in our uploads. And this is the, this is like summer floral. This is one of our summer floral files, and I'm gonna zoom in so you all can see. So this one I am going to size down, pull it up here, and then I'm going to duplicate it. And this is what I love about if it is a repeating pattern, Canva just snaps it in there, and then look, beautiful. And then we're gonna duplicate it again, bring it over here, Canva will snap it where it needs to go, and then all you have to do is keep duplicating and putting them where they go. And see how that lines up perfectly there in the corner? Look at that.
Look at that.
So we'll actually print two. I'll print this one on one, and then I'll do the Christmas one.
I love this pattern so much. You could even like select 3 in a row and duplicate them all at the same time.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let me show you how to do that. So to select 3 in a row, just like Design Space, if you drag and drop and see our bounding box covers multiple layers, I can even select these 3 up here.
Mm-hmm.
And see how it's all selected, and let me zoom out. So all 6 of those are selected now, and you can duplicate them, bring them down, and snap it in.
Nice.
Which that was a little off. Let me try this again. There we go. Look.
Looky there.
How toot
that is really cute. I love that pattern.
So now I'm just gonna add a page. It's gonna be the same size, the 8.5 by 12, okay? And I'm going to come back over to my uploads, and I'm gonna grab my Christmas file. I'm gonna pull it up here. I'm gonna stretch it until it fits that side. I'm gonna duplicate it, and then I'm gonna bring it down here. Actually, let's move this one up a little bit, like there. Perfect.
Cutesy.
So now we have 2 different patterns that we're gonna sub on 2 different pieces of glitter cardstock.
Yay.
Now, to print this, I'm going to click share. We are going to download this. We are going to download it as a PNG. Once it downloads, it will open up, and then we're going to go to print. So down here, we have 2 different items in here. So we're going to print the flowers first. I'm going to go to File Print. We are using our Epson, where's it at? SureColor F170 series. Okay. Now, we're not doing this on 8.5 by 11 paper. We are changing it to legal paper, which is 8.5 by 14. So now you can see that we have area up here and an area down here. So this will give us our true 12 inches from top to bottom. We want to print the entire image, okay? I'm going to go to our color matching. I want it to be on color sync. The reason I want it to be on color sync is because I want these exact same colors that you see on your preview. It does automatically mirror it for you. Perfect, love that. And then we're gonna go to print.
And the only reason it mirrors is because Lauren's using a sublimation printer.
Right.
So it's like made for sublimation, and it automatically mirrors your image when you print it, which is really nice.
Absolutely.
As long as you don't forget that it does that. But if you're using a like sublimation printer, like when you converted, you would just reflect the image in Canva, or from preview, you could reflect the image horizontally. Mirror the image, I should say.
It's also been so long since I've used this printer.
Oh, really?
It has been.
Does it need a print head cleaning? Let's hope
I hope not.
I love this little printer though.
I do too.
It's like the little printer that could.
I know. I'm actually gonna, this is what I was afraid of. I said it's been so long since I've used this printer that I can't remember which way that the paper's
The
supposed
A-sub
to
was
go.
not up.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Remember, Lauren, it goes in like this. You go in and you go back.
So like a back,
You go
dive.
in and back.
It's like a back dive.
It is.
Go in and
I
come back.
think every time I tell Tanner that, he's like, "You are so weird."
You are so.
I'm like, that's how I
weird.
remember it. You go in and you swim up through the printer, and then you go back, and then it prints on the front.
Okay, so
I'm
we're
sure
gonna
that makes sense to
We're gonna
somebody
try
else.
this again. We're gonna try this again.
It was just like a test run,
It was.
test drive.
So we're gonna go back to print. We're going to change this. I had to put my mouse on there for a moment. We're doing legal paper because I am doing 8.5 by 14. We are doing the color sync because I have just discovered I like it the best. But now that I look at it, what do you think?
It's so hard to tell because it's
I
so
know.
dull
I
whenever.
know.
I say commit because I kind of like the colors that printed out anyways,
Okay.
even though it's not as orange.
Yeah, and then we're gonna actually, I'm gonna do 2 copies because I want to make this whole page.
You want
know
to
what I
cover
mean?
the whole
I want
12
to
by
cover
12.
the whole page. So I'm gonna do 2 copies of this and print it.
And if you've got a wide format printer, you could print on 13 by 19 and only
Yeah.
have to print one, which
It
we
would be
do,
so
but-
much easier to print on 13 by 19, but y'all, we're doing this together today, and we're just gonna taper up, and I'm gonna show you how we like to taper up sometimes.
Yeah, and also most people don't have the wide format. Most of y'all will
Right.
have the smaller one, so.
Does anybody have any questions so far?
I haven't seen any. Everyone's really excited though, like to see the results.
So while that is printing, I'm gonna go ahead and get my butcher's paper ready because I know that I'm gonna have an overhang. And then pop that there. April says that it should still, I should still be able to sublimate on that side. It's just the A sub on there is what scares me.
I mean, if it's not printed with sublimation ink, then it wouldn't matter,
I know.
right?
It shouldn't.
I never thought about that.
Never thought about it.
That could be a hack.
That could be a hacky hack.
If you mess up your print, it doesn't matter.
Do we want to try it? We have plenty of paper.
Who said it?
April.
April? Okay, if we try it.
I mean, we still got a few minutes for that to print out.
Okay, I also want to be clear. You can use copy paper to sublimate, but only on certain materials, and typically it's textiles. So, I don't know. Do the colors look different?
Mm-hmm.
It might just be because we haven't used the printer in a hot minute. Oh, wowza. And also because one side is polymer coated and one side is...
Okay,
one side is sublimation paper, one side is like not.
I know.
We have used copy paper on textiles, like on t-shirts. It will not work on like mugs and tumblers and stuff. Like it doesn't work that way. That's why I'm not sure if it would work on cardstock.
So Lindsay asked, where can I get that printer? This printer we ordered from LexJet, I'm pretty sure, lexjet.com.
Yes.
There at one point I thought it was like $250, $300. I was wrong. It's like $400, but for a sublimation ready printer,
Yeah, it's probably in the lower end, really.
oh for sure.
That's why everyone converts their printers on their own.
Yes, we do have more glitter paper just in case. Well, I am going to try this. I'm just curious at this point. I'm not going to do it right now, but I am going to try it today.
Yes.
Here in just a few minutes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these the right way first. I'm going to grab some scissors. Oh.
What?
These are your scissors that you used the other day with those alcohol inks.
There ain't another pair there? Look, there's another
Look, there's
pair.
a paper trimmer.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm just going to use a paper trimmer.
There's another pair of scissors right there, too, in that thing.
And I'm going to trim this off real quick.
Paper trimmer will come in good handy for this.
Oh, yes, buddy. Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Now, the only reason I'm trimming the top and the bottom, y'all, is because I don't think it will fit if I don't trim the top and the bottom, so I can get this side trimmed off. It would not have fit. Okay, so I'm just lining this up so that I can trim this side off of here. Just that little tiny side. And
Y'all are so quiet in the comments
I
today.
know.
There's 140 people here.
I just trimmed the wrong dang side. I'm pretty sure. I sure as darn did. We'll just do it on this side, I guess.
There you go. Repeating pattern probs.
Well, that don't look like it repeats properly on that side, because it doesn't.
Oh.
It does not.
Heck for.
That's because I didn't make it to be a repeating pattern on both sides, because I'm a dummy. Well,
It's okay.
we're just going to go with it like this then.
We can still test it. We can still test it. We
We're
can still
going
use
to test it.
too.
We're still going to use it. But I didn't make it to be a repeating pattern on the sides because I just wasn't thinking, y'all. I wasn't thinking.
It's that darn dead mouse and keyboard.
I know. It's that. It's a lot of things going on here.
If y'all are just popping in, we were talking about at the top of the show before Lauren got started that we do have a few spots left for our Maker University that we announced last week during boot camp. We still are sending out workbooks if you're signing up today, but we only have a few spots left. So if you're wanting to get the printed out workbooks from Maker University, make sure you all shop the link that Sadie is putting in the chat box so that you can actually be a part of Maker University.
Okay.
Yeah.
Popping this in here,
Okay.
400 degrees for 20 seconds. Before I do that, though, I'm just going to go ahead and print this guy while I'm at it.
So you've got butcher paper, butcher paper, glitter cardstock face up, sublimation face down on top of the glitter cardstock, butcher paper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do y'all want me to go over that again?
Do it.
Hold on. We're going to do color matching real quick, color sync, and we're going to print it. Okay. Just so that can be started while I'm going. So, once again, we have the sublimation sandwich, as you would, butcher paper on the bottom, glitter cardstock here with the glitter facing up. This is the old glitter cardstock, not the new. Sublimation paper face down, butcher paper on top. Okay? 400 degrees for 20 seconds. Here we go. On a medium pressure.
400?
400. It's what I had seen other places.
It's smoking.
Oh, God.
I was like, holy moly. Normally everything's at like 385. Did you let it go to 20 seconds?
I did let it go to 20 seconds. It did the same thing
That the dollar store did?
that the Dollar Tree did.
Stop it.
It did the same thing. It's so hot.
Like it got melty? It melted the...
The glitter.
Okay, did it melt the sublimation paper to it? Oh, it's stinky.
It's not even glitter anymore.
Well, what's it look like under the paper? I'm dying to know.
And we're gonna find out.
Or is it fused together?
I don't have much hope, just to be real honest.
It stinks. What in hee-haw tarnation? Okay, well, that's a no.
That's a no.
Maybe because it's the old. Maybe because it's the old.
Okay,
glitter.
I'm popping it down. I'm going down to 365, I think.
Okay, for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Sherry said 385. Lauren's gonna try 365 and see what happens.
Let's do 375. We'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
We'll meet in the middle.
Should you put Teflon over it instead of butchers?
We
I feel
can
like
try
it'll
it.
melt to the Teflon too, though.
I mean, I've got, I bought a brand new one. We've got one in here. We'll try a Teflon sheet.
Worth a shot.
I wanted this, so let me be clear, you guys. I wanted this to be more of a experimental live
Yes.
stream, which is why I didn't try it before, so that you all, number one, you love to see us mess up. So there's that. Number two, I wanted you to see the struggle of how we go through everything that we do, like when we do test things out.
Yes.
So just know that it's not just you that struggles.
This is like what we do before we come onto a live stream normally. We like test everything out 100 times and then we're like,
And
okay,
then we
this
say
is-
what in hee-haw tarnation about 10,000 times?
Yes, to ourselves.
Okay, so this is the new glitter cardstock. This is the different one here.
The newbie.
I've put our, I'm not going to trim this one either. This is that floral pattern, the second piece that I just did. We are going to test this one out. This is the second Celebration Warehouse. Like I said, this is the new glitter. We're at 375 this time. Okay.
Lauren,
What?
what if you did it? What if you flipped and put the glitter down and the sublimation up? Because it's so thin. I feel like you're still going to get the right amount of heat and pressure. Am I crazy to think that? Mm-hmm.
I'll test it.
Just to like get less heat on the glitter. There's just so many different like elements that go into it, you know?
If that's the case and we're going to flip it down, I'm just going to use the butcher paper.
Yeah. Heather, your cardstock from Recollections, was it glitter cardstock or regular? I would love to know. Okay, you're doing 20 seconds again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous.
I'm nervy too.
It's
$3.75. It's not smoking.
Which I feel like is a good.
It's not stuck.
It's not stuck.
Oh, it's hot. It's not sublimated either.
Not at all. Did it do anything? It started to, so maybe 400.
Okay. Wait, let's just do this. Let's just do this.
How many more are you going to do?
20 more seconds.
Okay, so we're doing 365 for 40 seconds.
I might do 15.
Okay, 30
Nope.
seconds.
Nope, I'm going to do 20 more seconds.
Okay. It's got to feel right, you know. Was that 20? That was a fast 20.
That was it. That was it.
You put it back in right side up, though, didn't you?
I did.
And it didn't melt the glitter? Okay.
Okay. Look at that.
Is it sticking any? Would you just look at this? Just look at it.
Would you look at that?
Oh, that is cutie patootie.
Cutes patoots.
Okay, so for the new white,
It's the new white glitter cardstock from Celebration Warehouse.
365
Okay.
for 40 seconds.
Yes, I know. I did 375.
Oh, you did 375.
375.
Okay,
40.
I'm taking notes.
Firm pressure. Yes.
Firm pressure.
Yes.
We might need to add this to a resource on the
I know.
membership.
I still feel like it could have got a little more color though out of it, and maybe it's just the way that printed.
Yeah, it could be that.
I really like it though.
Do we want to try the same temp and heat settings on the
Hoblob
old?
or the old one?
I would like to retry the old one on your new setting.
Okay, we're gonna retry the old one. Okay. Yes, Annette, new white glitter cardstock from the Celebration Warehouse. I'm gonna test the old one more time. And we're just gonna go ahead and test it with this on the back of this A-sub paper.
Yeah.
Since we're going to. Or is that too much testing?
Yeah, probably. It would mess with our experiment.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't actually work, then like.
Okay. So this time, just because they're already printed out, I'm gonna do the Christmas.
Okay.
Unless this lines up, then I'm not gonna do the Christmas, and I'm gonna save it for.
And just reprint a flower or something.
Yeah. I don't think it lines up. It doesn't line up. It didn't line up to begin with.
I'm going to make sure you linked the new glitter cardstock.
I did link the new glitter cardstock. I sure darn did. Sure darn did.
Okay.
So we're going to go back. If I can find my stuff.
Is it supposed to say new on the website?
It does under glitter cardstock basic colors. There's new and then there's old. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see it? Do you see it?
I clicked the link and it just took me to white glitter cardstock.
Okay, well let me go to the website. Let me just show you guys over here. Let's go to the Celebration Warehouse website.
Now I see the new white option available.
Celebrate, come on.
Bum, bum, bum. That song reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese. I think the one that's linked is the old one.
Celebration Warehouse, not website. Lauren, get a grip. Ugh. Warehouse.com. That's not right either.
Just Google Celebration Warehouse and it's like the first link. That's
Okay.
what I have to do every time. I don't know why. It'd be
High
like that.
quality Celebration Warehouse.store.
Oh, .store.
.store.
Okay.
Duh.
My bad.
Lauren. Jesus. Okay. Glitter cardstock. Shades of Basic. Right here. White glitter cardstock. Original white. This is not the one. Right?
I don't know. I was confused because it says now offering like the new white. And I'm like, does that mean I need to go to the other link? I think it does. Like if it says
No,
new.
no. This says Sublimation White Glitter Cardstock. This is it.
Oh, it even says.
Sublimation White Glitter Cardstock.
Y'all
This is
bet
it.
that this old one will not sublimate it when we try it again. It's not gonna work.
Bet.
It's not gonna work.
Okay. That's why it says Sublimation on it for a reason.
Yeah, I'm just not having good a feeling about it. So this is the old one that we tried first.
That
That did not work. We're gonna retry it again with the new heat setting.
And this is
time.
why we do this, is because I was confused just as much about it as you all would have been, I'm sure. So I bought them both. And this is why I didn't test them, because I wanted y'all to see us fail.
Yeah.
You know, I only do this because I love you.
I love a good failure.
Well, let me tell you, I'm the biggest one of all. Okay. $3.75 for 20 seconds. Who wants to take bets?
It's not gonna work.
How much you betting today?
I'll bet if it works, I'll buy lunch tomorrow for me, you, and Sadie.
Buddy, it better work.
I don't think it's gonna work. You think it's gonna work?
No, I don't.
I knew that you were just gonna say that. I just don't have faith. Are you doing it for 40 seconds?
I'm doing it for 20
and then checking it.
and then checking it.
Okay. It's gonna be so stinky. It stinks so bad. It's already stuck. Look, it's already stuck.
So this is Dollar Tree glitter cardstock.
Yeah. It must
Go overhead before I pull this off. Are you there? Oh, snap.
So not all glitter cardstocks are created equal for sublimation. Just know that.
Yeah, so this is not it, sis. Not it. This is exactly what the Dollar Tree did. The Dollar Tree glitter cardstock did, so.
Oh no. So make sure that y'all buy the new glitter cardstock.
It says Sublimation White Glitter Cardstock.
Yes, it's made
Okay.
for sublimation.
Okay, so now that that was a fail, let me print out. What else we gonna print out? We'll just print out the same flower to do the Hobby Lobby glitter cardstock.
You can't use the rest of your Christmas paper over there?
I want to use it for the new because I
Oh, you want to use it?
I want to use
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it for
Okay.
my project.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's all we.
It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna pop this flower back up, and I'm actually gonna do it on the Epson color controls this time. So same thing, we're going to US Legal. This is 8.5 by 14 paper. I'm actually gonna keep it on the Epson color controls just because I want to see what the colors come out with this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be more
Yes.
true.
Okay, so we're gonna print this, and then we're gonna test out this, I don't know what I wanna call this.
Hazard.
Hazard of
Glitter hazard. Paper.
glitter hazard paper. That's it. Glitter hazard paper.
Hobby Lobby glitter hazard paper.
It's not that bad, it just is that bad.
Lauren's had some trauma on her eyeballs this summer.
I've
so.
had some trauma on my body this summer.
I know. What in the world is happening?
I don't know. This is the Lauren summer of trauma.
It's
That's
all
for
bodies
sure.
of water. Everything's surrounded by bodies
Lauren
of water.
just has to stay away from bodies of water, I guess.
Yes.
But that's where I live in the summer.
I know.
So
Me
let's just
too.
talk about this. I started out this summer, I had the most horrific eye infection, period. It was like,
Switching from eye to eye.
yeah, like when I'm so glad that I didn't have to be on a live. Like, wow, how did I get by with that?
We weren't live streaming twice a week.
Anyway, like one was swollen shut. Like one of my eyes was swollen shut. And this was at the beginning of summer. Anyway, so dealt with that. Then I've been sick on and off all summer. And then the river really got me this weekend. It just absolutely demolished my leg. So
Just tried to take you in.
it did. It tried to take me in.
That
for
is
sure.
dark.
I know. That green is real dark.
Holy moly. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
So this is Hoblob glitter
Hoblob
cardstock.
glitter cardstock. And we are Going to line it up, taper down, and then we're going to sub it at the same temperature, 375 for, we'll start with 20, check her out, and then if we have to go back longer, we will.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm nervous.
I'm a little nervy. I'm going to have to get a new sheet of butcher paper.
Taking votes. If you think that it's going to work, say it's going to work. If it's not going to work, say it's going to fail. What?
I just popped that in there with my cut toe.
I thought you were trying to play the banjo.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No. I just kicked the butcher paper with my cut toe.
Oh no.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. So we're taking bets.
I think it's not gonna work.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to be a pessimist. Just do it.
$5 it will.
Okay. You're just being the antagonist in this live stream. You're doing the opposite of whatever I say. Okay, we're getting lots of, we have some crossing fingers. Someone said it's going to fail. Fail.
That was
20 seconds.
y'all.
It's brown.
It's worse.
It's brown.
Ah! What is up with that?
You gotta
Hold
show
on.
them.
I just need to bring this over here.
That was only for 20 seconds.
This was for 20 seconds.
What did it do to the butcher's paper?
Is that like grease?
It's like wet.
That smells like grease. That smells like
weird.
straight up grease.
It looks like grease on the paper even.
That's grease.
Let me smell it.
That is grease.
Grease?
Smell it. Tell me that ain't grease.
Listen,
Cooking oil.
I worked at the movie theater for years, and this smells like when you clean the popcorn machine out.
I think Megan's right. Megan said, I think we need to take bets on if Lauren keeps her sanity till the end of the live.
You
Amen.
can see bits of glitter in this, and it feels hard, like the plastic melted to the butcher paper. It's like... Oh, no.
Oh. That's a no. And that's disgusting.
The colors are very pretty, though. I think that you should keep the print settings.
Keep that print setting,
Yeah.
but for the, okay. So as we can see, not all glitter cardstock is made equal.
Mm-hmm.
Not all glitter cardstock is made equal. So we're just gonna toss this aside and we're gonna go one more time with the actual sublimation glitter from Celebration Warehouse. Annabelle, I don't even think that it needs less time. No, I was not sane to begin with. Never have been, never will be.
I mean, we even lowered the heat.
We lowered the
From
heat
what
to
was
375. And you can see if we go overhead, less time is not even gonna give you, like, it's not gonna sublimate right.
It won't get all the color onto it.
No.
Yeah, that's a, bless you. That's a hard no for us.
Yeah, okay. That's not, I'm not touching that stuff either. In the floor.
Okay, so we're
Disgust.
back to the sublimation glitter.
Back to the Celebration Warehouse sublimation glitter cardstock, okay? Now, we're gonna try this one more time. We're gonna taper down. You know what I wanna do?
What?
I wanna test one more time, one more thing.
Okay. Oh, Condi spray is out, people.
Why?
What?
Oh, it's out. I thought
no,
you meant
I'm
like
not
it's
saying
out.
it's out to play.
Yeah.
This is the sublimation spray that we use to, like, instead of tape, it's tacky, but then it just dissolves when you sublimate. So It's really handy for stuff like this, I think.
I don't think I got that lined up right. But she close enough.
I'm going to find the link for that.
She close enough. We're going to test it.
Test her out.
And we're not going to kick the butcher's paper this time either.
This is Condi Dye Trans Pro Spray 2. Long name. Great product. I'm going to drop
Long name. Great product.
I should be on their marketing team.
You could be. No, I need you for marketing. Okay, $3.75. We're going to start with
$3.75 for 20 seconds.
Yeah. We're going to start with 20. And see where we go.
My link was too long. I'm making a short link, so it'll let me. This is Condi. This is such a long name. What does it even mean? Dye Trans Pro Spray 2.
Okay, first of all, do you see the remnants of that glitter cardstock up here from, it's not from this one.
Yeah, from the last one. We're suing.
What in the world?
Did it work?
I mean, it worked, but like there's something on there, something pink. I don't know if it's from the last.
It might have been from the last one. That looks pretty though with Christmas.
I don't like the colors.
That you printed that with Color Sync, didn't you?
Yeah.
So need to print it not on Color Sync.
Let's try it.
For show.
For show, for show. Legal. There. We're gonna make no, not default settings. Legal. And we're cutting it. We're doing it on color controls. Print. Print.
I'm wondering if just sublimating on paper, like it's better to do the non-Color Sync option.
I think it's gonna be. I really think it's gonna be.
Because when you're sublimating on clothing, Color Sync always looks better. Or like on textiles.
Yes, the Color Sync looks better on textiles. I bet for like rigid surfaces.
The non-Color Sync is better.
So we're just gonna get this off the table. Beautiful glitter cardstock, not for sublimation. No for sublimation.
Hard pass on that.
Move some more stuff off this table. Get this out of the way. I'm not gonna use it anymore.
Okay, any questions so far? Anybody? Oh, April wants you to try the one we printed on the wrong side.
Let's just cut this strip off and we can try that.
Yeah.
How about we do that?
Let's do it. Okay, so we're trying the one that we printed on the wrong side of the sublimation paper. We're gonna try to sublimate it and see what happens. Sin is in our work messaging app asking for a what in the hee-haw tarnation cut file to be as a file request.
Yes.
We were saying that.
Okay, so this is one, I printed this on the wrong side of the sublimation, the A-sub sublimation paper. I told April that I was going to test it out, and so I definitely am, on this little strip of glitter sublimation card, or this glitter cardstock. We'll just leave it right there this way, and then I'll just change out that. I'll change that out here in a little bit. Let's taper down, I guess.
The Condi, I wonder if the Condi spray made your thing pink.
Could have. I wouldn't think so, though.
I wouldn't either. But that was like the only different variable.
I know. That looks like a pretty good piece to test her out.
I feel like we're on Dexter's Laboratory. That was the only separate variable that you used in that experiment. That's funny.
Oh, goodness.
We didn't try it with it. Did we try it with a Teflon sheet, one of them?
No, we ended up not.
No.
Because I was afraid it would ruin the Teflon sheet.
I know, and it will.
Okay, so this was the one we printed on the wrong side of the... Well, buddy, it sublimated on that butcher's paper.
Did it?
Sure darn did. Look at there. It's not as bright, but it did it.
Oh yeah, it did.
And it's not as even.
Okay.
I'll say that. But I don't see the A sub anywhere.
That's good. That was kind of what I was thinking. Like that the A sub would which obviously the A sub's printed in inkjet ink.
Right.
So it wouldn't sublimate because it's not.
But I wonder if I would have left it in there longer if the colors would have been deeper.
Maybe. You did 20 seconds?
I did do 20 seconds. Maybe I should have done 40.
Maybe.
Or
yeah.
35.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to try, this is the last one we're going to try today. Okay? Last one. And this is Sublimation Glitter Cardstock from Celebration Warehouse. This is the Christmas file that we created in Canva, printed on our Sure Color F170 series. This is with the color controls. So that means it's going to be darker.
So not using the color sync.
Not using Color Sync.
Yes.
Did not use Color Sync on
Which
this
we're
one.
thinking is just a little bit better on the cardstock, on the glitter
Yes.
cardstock. Normally you'll hear us like rootin' and
Preach,
tootin' for
do Color Sync.
Yeah, we normally like the color sync, but we haven't ever sublimated on glitter cardstock, so.
And I think I'm going to do this one. I truly think I'm going to do this one for 30, not 20.
Okay.
Because I think that it's going to give us a better payout as far as color goes.
Yeah.
So,
You have to find like the happy medium with sublimation. Like you can't do it too little, you can't do it too much.
we're going to put this guy on. Actually, you know what? We're just going to get a whole new sheet because I think that this is going to be the it.
This will be the one that you use for your project.
I think the lower temp, not 400, is better. I think 375 is a great place to be at for sublimating on cardstock. We're gonna do, I'm actually gonna bring the pressure down a little bit more too. And we're gonna do 30 seconds.
Okay.
Too much.
Too much pressure.
Yeah. Perfect.
Aaliyah, do you have the Sure Color F170? Or like a sublimation ready printer? I think that is, I don't know if all Epson printers have the color sync option, but I know the Sure Color is the only one that I've used in our studio that has the color sync option. So it could just be because it's a sublimation printer and because you're using different materials and stuff, it has those options. That's what my theory is on it.
Okay.
Okay, this was 30 seconds at
30
375.
seconds at 375. I think this is gonna be it, y'all. I think it's gonna be it.
I thought you were liking it.
I'm not liking it. Actually, I do kind of like it.
Ooh, yeah. Let me see it. Is it burnty or is the white just giving a yellow reflection? No, it's not. Not now that you hold it like that. No, that looks good.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I like when I first pulled it off, I was kind of like,
I know. Okay, so consensus is Ashley Falco sublimatable white glitter cardstock linked below.
yes.
You're going to cook it at 375 for 30 seconds and you're going to print it on the non-color sync. What do you keep saying it's called? Just the color, whatever don't select color sync, just do the other option. There's only two options.
April said that Ashley says 400, and it might be that hers works better 400 at 30. It might be her heat press.
Yeah.
Could be a lot different than ours.
Because we tried 400 and it was just a little, which we did try on the old.
I tried on the old, not the new. But I think the 375 at 30 worked great.
I feel like it would burn the crap out of that if you did it at 400 for 30 seconds.
It would be close.
It would get a little crispy.
It would get crispy.
So you got to remember, and we say this with sublimation, all heat presses are not created equal. And so you have to test. You have to test yours and make sure that like, because your heat settings may not be exact. Even with like puff vinyl and stuff, we talk about this because it's just everybody's different.
And while we're speaking of that, puff vinyl, I've seen a lot of people in our membership that I've asked questions about that. You really, truly do have to play around with your heat press settings. Like, people are saying that, sorry, it was right in my face.
Here, I'll sit it over here.
I've seen a lot of people saying, what am I doing wrong? Like, why is this not? Puff vinyl you have to do on a lower temperature. Yes. So even if your heat press, if it's like, looks, I don't know how to say this other than if it looks like a brain, then it's not right. Like, something's not right.
Correct.
The heat, because what happens is when it's overworked or overheated, it starts shrinking in on itself.
It like blows up and then it doesn't look right.
So that's why it has to be a low temperature for a very short amount of time, really and truly. Mm-hmm. I mean, and don't be afraid. Like, it's, number one, not going to come off in the wash, even if you only press it for like 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Though that purple, the lavender MGL shirt that I wear, I feel like I wear it on the lives at least once a week or once every other week. Mm-hmm. It has the white MGL on it. That is puff vinyl, and y'all, I tell you, I wear that shirt all the time. I wash it. I do not wash it inside out. I throw it in the washer. I've never had any part of that puff vinyl lift.
Yeah, the puff vinyl stays even better than HTV, really. I mean, it's just on there. It feels really good, especially if you can get it right. It feels really good. So,
Aaliyah said I always hit my press with a digital thermometer because it's never on the mark. Absolutely. That is a great thing to do if you have a digital thermometer. Just aim it towards your heat press to see what kind of heat you are getting, because not all heat presses are made equal either.
Right.
Unfortunately, you would think that they would make a heat press that...
Like it's a heat setting. It's like an oven, you know?
Right.
But not all ovens are also
so like
created equal.
If you are getting with your puff vinyl, or if your sublimation, if the first time it's not coming out or it looks burnt or it looks overworked, pull that temperature down until you have the right setting. And one of the best things that like we do here, Alicia, once I got that, popped up her notes. Pull up notes on your phone. If you are more of a pencil to paper type person, get a notebook to keep next to your Cricut or your heat press. Write down those heat settings and those times once you get it perfect, so you have it as a guide there every time you do it.
Yes, I take notes on everything, you guys. So off topic, but I bought the freshman and sophomore university, and how do I submit things I make? So we will send out an email and let you all know. It'll kind of be like a Google form, and you put in all your pictures and all of that. And once you have become a member, you will get all that information via your email. So make sure to always check your email, and you'll stay up to date on all of that stuff. Christine had a question. If you were printing multiple copies and sublimating them, could you reuse the butcher paper?
Absolutely. I reuse butcher paper all the time, as long as it doesn't have, the only time, and I'm going to grab this as an example.
Yes.
The only time I would not reuse a piece of butcher's paper is if you get your sublimation design on it.
Yeah, because that could reuse
that
sublimate.
can transfer over to another blank. But if it's clean, doesn't have any of the sublimation design on it or no debris on it, I reuse butcher's paper all the time. Oh yeah. Especially on the bottom portion.
Yeah, because it's really not catching any of that ink that much. The printer is from LexPro?
Yes.
LexPro.com?
LexJet.
LexJet. I was thinking something I was saying sounded wrong.
LexJet.
Okay, let's see. I've seen a couple more questions. Love this sub on glitter. Christine, I tried a ton of temps and times, never came out right. Listen, try this glitter cardstock from Celebration Warehouse. It's linked below.
As you can see, the other glitter cardstocks were a...
Yes. So make sure it says Sublimation glitter cardstock when you go to buy it, because there's 2 different whites on the Celebration Warehouse, and I think they're both linked. So
Michelle says she folding it works great too. You have to, as a crafter. And another file request, I don't know if we have it, but here's another file request. Crafting is a lifestyle. How did we say it that one day?
I don't know. I didn't choose the craft lifestyle, it chose me.
Anyway, as crafters, we get crafty with everything in our life as well.
Yes.
Which means we find ways to save money, and folding butcher's paper and things like that. You better believe we find ways to
We are
make it work.
resourceful human beings.
Resourceful.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it. Okay, you can use an easy press to sublimate on cardstock because it's not so big. Just make sure it's covering the entire area. Like you're gonna have to have a really big easy press.
Yes. If the easy press is covering what you are sublimating, so if you have a 9x9 and you're only sublimating 9x9 on there, then you can use your easy press. You just have to keep the pressure on there yourself and make sure it doesn't move.
Oh, Sin said crafting's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. That's cute. Put that one in there, Sin.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll be back tomorrow.
We will.
What is tomorrow? Is it me?
It is.
We are making some things with you guys tomorrow.
We're crafting with you guys tomorrow. I didn't know if you knew that or not.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll always say.
I really am delusional.
Tomorrow is pre-pumpkin spice latte day.
Oh, yeah.
It crept up on us. Okay, we're doing a paper craft tomorrow.
We are.
We're doing a DIY gift card holder, and it's for a Starbucks gift card because pumpkin spice latte day is supposedly on Thursday.
Supposedly.
If y'all know the official day of pumpkin spice release day at Starbucks, let us know because we usually like to do it on the day of. And if you're a member, keep your eye out in your email and on the Facebook group. I'm just gonna say that'll be your little hint for the day, and make sure you all show up to the live stream tomorrow as well. Hint. And the craft is very cute. I think we have the thumbnail up on YouTube so y'all can kind of see what it looks like.
And then Thursday, I'm teaching a master class.
Oh yeah.
Making key fobs out of leather and ribbon. They're so cute.
They look like store-bought. They're very cute.
So cute.
Yes. So we will see y'all tomorrow, and then if you're a member, we'll see you again on Thursday.
Sounds good.
All right. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.